Alright, see if we can get this going here. Waiting for a couple of people to join on in. Hope everybody's doing well. If there's anything wrong with the video or anything like that, let me know. I got my beautiful lady and kiddo, one of them, watching a little bit of TV while they're laying down here. So, hope all is well. What's up, AVD? How you doing tonight, buddy? Just so you guys know, we're doing one box of classics first. We'll do the score second, and then we'll end with the luminance. Goonies never die. If you guys don't know what the Goonies is, you're too young. Maybe I waited too long here. Let me know if you guys are in. I see AVD is in. Alright. Good, we got David's here. Aaron's here. Yeah, no doubt. That Brewer game was unbelievable. Christian Yelich, 6 for 6. Hits for the cycle. Unbelievable, man. We definitely won that trade. We gave up 4 guys, one being Lewis Brinson, Isan Diaz, Monty Harrison, and then I forget the pitcher that we gave into that mix as well. Or maybe there was 5, I forget, but I'm happy with it. All right. Well, we got 2 of you here. We got David and AVD. Obviously, a lot of these guys do work early. Speaking of Becker, Matt, David, Sean, most likely as well. Yakamoto. Wes definitely does. Joe definitely does as well. So, yeah, it's probably only going to be you guys 2 here. So, might as well start the break then. Obviously, anybody else that joins in is welcome to watch as well. So, like I said, guys, we're going to start off by doing the classics first. And then we'll move on to the score jumbos, 4 autographs per box there. And then the luminance as well. I'm feeling lucky. It's been a good week for me. Was the other pitcher? Oh, okay. It's not Shohei Ohtani, so his cards probably aren't worth much. All right, so the classics. We got 2018 classics first. This one is 14 packs per box, 10 cards per pack. And then before I officially start, I'm just going to go over the list. As you can see, the box is empty. Box is empty in that camera. All right, so the list, let me just pull this up real quick. I have AVD, you have the Chicago Bears. Corey James, you have the St. Louis Rams. Matt H., you have the 49ers. AVD, the Baltimore Ravens. David, congrats, you got the Green Bay Packers. Ryan Becker, the Houston Texans. Sean O'Connell, Washington Redskins. Sean Jason, Denver Broncos. Sean O'Connell, you have 4 in a row with the Tennessee Titans, Carolina Panthers, New England Patriots, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Matt, you have the New York Jets. Wes Van Epps, you have the New Orleans Saints. AVD, the Cleveland Browns. Congrats on that and good luck. Joe Strozen, Miami Dolphins. David Woosley, Dallas Cowboys. Ryan Becker, New York Giants. Good luck on those. Sean O'Connell, Pittsburgh Steelers. AVD, Philadelphia Eagles. Sean O'Connell, San Diego Chargers. David Woosley, Minnesota Vikings. Corey James, Oakland Raiders. AVD, Atlanta Falcons. Calvin Ridley, good luck with them as well. Sean O'Connell, Indianapolis Colts. Matt Heiser, you have the Kansas City Chiefs. Sean Jason, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sean O'Connell, Buffalo Bills. The Lions, the Cardinals. Good luck with them as well, Sean, with Rosen as their quarterback. And then I believe there's also that Christian Kirkpatrick or whatever his name is too. Seattle Seahawks is also yours. And to round it out, Corey James, you got the Cincinnati Bengals. So congrats to all of you guys that were in the top 32. I know the other 68 are probably not too happy with me, but that's just how the megas work, unfortunately. So here we go, guys. Again, specifically with score and also a little bit of luminance, it's not going to be the easiest for me to figure out what teams they play for. I am not 100% fluent with the draft yet, unfortunately, but rest assured I will get everything sorted tomorrow and get ready for shipping on Friday. Maybe tomorrow too, depending on if. So, and then just to get this list down until we actually get a pull. We have a Larry Fitzgerald going to the Cardinals. Rob Gronkowski going to the Patriots. Tariq Cohen going to the Bears. We have our first numbered card, and that is going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that is a Deshaun Jackson, numbered 186 of 299. 186 of 299. Nice numbered cards. We'll keep those off to the side, keep them sorted. Next up, for the Carolina Panthers, we have a nice little insert card here. Luke Kuechly, just a base insert, not numbered. Minkah Fitzpatrick, that's a rookie card, and I know that one's going to the Dolphins. So I know a few, but I don't know all of them. Ooh, nice little legend coming up here next. Marshall Faulk going to the Rams. Sticking with the Rams in the Legends theme, we have a Kurt Warner. Ditka. We have a Chicago Bears, Mike Ditka, tight end legend. And then we have a Chicago Cowboys, Bill Bates, legends. All right, next up. Pack number 2, I should say. You're a pain in the rear to open up. All right, we have DeAndre Hopkins going to the Texans. Jordan Reed for the Redskins. Delvin Cook had a dang good year going for him last year until he blew out his knee. And then we have a nice little short print here, actually, for the Kansas City Chiefs. This one is a Travis Kelce, numbered 11 of only 50. 11 of only 50. It's a nice one right there. Let's see if you can see the numbering. And that is a blank back. So that's why it is the number to 50 variation. Makes sense now. All right, and then just to pull up the list here, the Kansas City Chiefs was going to Matt H. So Matt H, you got a short print coming your way right away. Not too bad. Shorter print. He's a bad man too. He's one of my favorite tight ends in the league. Not only because I've met him, he's a super nice guy too. Put that up there in the Wall of Fame for now at least. We have an insert card for the Jets, Joe Namath. Mason Rudolph, that's going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, rookie card. Elvin Bethea, Legends for the Houston Oilers / Houston Texans. We have Y.A. Tittle for the New York Giants. Jan Stenerud for the Chiefs. Should be in a Packers uni, darn it, even though he did a lot more for the Chiefs. And then we got Hanna, John Hanna, for the good old New England Patriots, and this guy haunts me. I'm sure the guys that I work with at Waukesha Sports understand why. Just to fill you guys in, it is a guy that I accidentally missed because I didn't know what he looked like in the back room of one of the conventions, and I had one customer that was not too happy about it. I won't be able to live that one down. I've learned. I've been a lot wiser since that one. All right, next up, we have a Christian McCaffrey. Marshawn Lynch going to the Raiders. Jason Witten going to the Cowboys. And next up, we do have a Pittsburgh Steeler, and that's one of the Chrome variations, a Terry Bradshaw. And the Pittsburgh Steelers is Sean O'Connell. So Sean O'Connell's on the board with at least something different than a base card. And then moving right along, we have a Russell Wilson Composers insert going to the Seahawks. A Billy Price. You lost me on this one. I don't remember where he went. Ohio State, but I'll figure that out for you guys, and I promise it'll go to the right owner. Ricky Jackson, Legend. That's going to the Saints. Alan Page for the Vikings. Rich Gannon, the good old Rich Gannon. For some reason, I pull this guy's card a lot in a lot of different football products. He haunts me. Kind of like Shohei Ohtani in baseball. That's not a bad one, though. Legends, Rich Gannon, and that's the Raiders. And then Dick LeBeau for the Lions. All right, moving right along here, guys. I'm sure some of you guys are batting your eyelashes because Classics only has 2 hits per. So we have a Russell Wilson for the Seahawks, T.Y. Hilton for the Colts, a little David Johnson action. This guy's going to be a fantasy stud, mark my words, after taking the season off. Going to the Cardinals, we have a blank spacer. A blank spacer. Everybody loves those, right? I do for shipping, so thank you. Next up, we have a Houston Oilers sticker. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually a sticker. So I'm sure if you save these and actually get these, like, graded, because everybody's going to peel these off, in order to complete the set, you're going to need them. So maybe somebody's not smart enough and they're just going to keep peeling them off and getting them to their kids. So that's going to the Texans. You get a sticker, Texans. All right, next up we have a Classics. So, and usually the way that I work with these two is I go with the player on the left. However, since I did not state that ahead of time, I will do a random at the end of that one for this card to see who actually gets this one, since it's a dual cut. This is one of the insert cards classic clashes. So I'm going to have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Giants go at it. So that's going to be Ryan Becker with the Giants, and then the Steelers is Sean O'Connell. So you guys, I'll put that one off to the side and make sure I get that done. And now we're back to guys that I don't know what team they play for, but again, rest assured, I'll make sure I get that figured out. We have a Dante Burnett, wide receiver rookie from USC. We have a Ron Yari for the Vikings, a Dick Butkus for the Bears, Tim Brown for the Raiders, and a John Elway for the Broncos. I know, right? Trust me, I want to pull Packers. That's my team, too. We still got a lot left here, though, buddy. Plenty of opportunities for the Pack. There's a nice looking color right there. We have a Brandon Cooks coming up there for the Patriots, Carlos Hyde for the 49ers, Lamar Miller for the Texans, and then we do have a short print variation of Jarvis Landry for the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to be numbered 8 of only 65. 8 of 65. The color looked nice from the middle of the pack, so there's that one there. And the Miami Dolphins, where are they? And that's going to Joe Strozen. Joe Strozen's got the short print of Jarvis Landry. Keep the short prints off to the side, but anytime we get one that's a little bit better, then we'll move it off. Actually, as a matter of fact, the Kelsey is better, but well, that's all right. We had Kelsey on there for a little bit. Lamar Miller, I already did those. Moving right along, we have a LaDainian Tomlinson for the Chargers, a Keyshawn Bierria. It's a linebacker from Washington. Again, I'll figure that one out. Steve Young for the 49ers, Curly Culp for the Chiefs, Bruce Smith for the Buffalo Bills, and then a Ty Law for the Patriots. Still looking for our 2 hits here. So, David, hopefully one of your hits is going to be a Packer. I'm rooting for you, buddy. I love to pull Packer cards. Next up, we have a Kirk Cousins for the Redskins, Case Keenum for the Vikings, Cam Newton for the Panthers, and then we do have a numbered Jim Kelly going to the Buffalo Bills, and this is numbered 45 of 299. There that is. And the Buffalo Bills was Sean O'Connell. Number Jim Kelly. Awesome, awesome human being. So that's a great card to pull. May not be worth a lot on eBay or whatever, but Jim Kelly's a great man, and he's been battling through a whole bunch. Next up, we have a Ben Roethlisberger going to Sean. That's the Composers. We have a Rashaan Evans, linebacker rookie from Alabama. Don't know what team he plays for. If you guys know the teams, feel free to shout them out. Next up, we have a Mike Singletary for Chicago Bears, Cliff Branch for the Raiders, Earl Campbell for the Oilers/Texans, and then the interception leader of all time, career interception leader, is the Paul Krause for the Minnesota Vikings. We're on our 7th pack here. We're still looking for our first hit. Got a couple of short variations, though, which is always welcome. Next up, we have a Derek Carr, a Dez Bryant for the Cowboys, Marquise Goodwin for the 49ers, And then there's for the Patriots, we have a nice little Tom Brady card there. Not numbered, but it is one of the chrome variations. And again, the New England Patriots was Sean O'Connell. So congrats on that one, Sean. Nothing major, but a hit's a hit, man. A hit's a hit. There's the Brady off to the side there. And then moving right along with the rest of that pack, we have going to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Sean O'Connell, Terry Bradshaw, Ben Roethlisberger. That's one of the eras inserts. Jester Way, rookie card, wide receiver from Pittsburgh. Thurman Thomas for the Buffalo Bills. Jim Otto for the Raiders. Terrell Davis for the Broncos. And a Rodney Harrison for the Patriots. This whole side, David, I'm calling it now. There's got to be at least 4 to 5 Packers on this side. I can't believe we haven't pulled one yet. With Mr. sign a new contract today, maybe even pull a couple of Khalil Macks, even though they're going to the Raiders. You know? Get that in our system now. We obviously moved Hundley and got that extra pick for a reason. My guess is Khalil Mack. All right, next up we have an Andrew Luck, Patrick Peterson for the Cardinals, Justin Tucker for the Ravens, and another short print, or variation I should say, we have a Dez Bryant, numbered 8 of 99, going to the Cowboys. 8 of 99. And the Dallas Cowboys was David Woosley. At least you're pulling some cards here, buddy. I'd rather you get the Packers, though. Dizzy B. All right, and then moving right along with the rest of that pack, we have Jerome the Bus Bettis going to Sean O'Connell and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mark Andrews, the tight end. That's a big dude. Mark Andrews, the tight end for the Sooners. Don't know where he got drafted by. Marcus Allen for the Oakland Raiders. Rod Woodson for the Steelers. It says Steelers here, but he's pictured in Oakland. Interesting. Well, since it says Steelers, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with that. It says Steelers on the back of the card, too. So, Teddy Bruschi for the Patriots, and then Brian Urlacher for the Bears. Da Bears. All right, we're still searching for our 2 hits. And hopefully we got one here. My gosh, it's a beastly pack. Bilal Powell for the Jets. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Jimmy Garoppolo for the 49ers. And the next one is one of our hits. We have a Hall of Fame game-worn material of Howie Long. Howie Long, Canton Collection swatch. And that one is going to the Oakland Raiders. And the Raiders was Corey James. Corey James, congratulations, man. You got the first hit of the break so far. The first actual hit. Get that one protected right away for you. And get that on the Wall of Fame until somebody knocks that off. So Corey James is on the board. What's up, Steve Sims? How you doing, buddy? Matthew Stafford, composers, insert for the Detroit Lions. Hey, there's a little something for Ryan Becker. A Saquon Barkley rookie card. The Beck is on the board with a good rookie. The Paint Pen Guru. And there's the Saquon. I don't know what's going on with that. Get out of here. All right. And then next up, we have for the Vikings, we have a Warren Moon. Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys. It's a little something nice for you, Woosley. Carl Eller, Vikings. It's just a base card. I shouldn't sugarcoat it. And then there's a Michael Strahan for the Giants and the Beck. And we're still looking for our autograph now here, everybody. And then we're moving along the score. And then Luminance is always a fun one to open. That's why I'm saving the best for last. Deshaun Watson for the Texans. Delaney Walker for the Titans. A Kenyon Drake, fantasy sleeper in my opinion, for the Miami Dolphins. And there's a Jim Kelly again. This time it's a Classics non-numbered, but it's the chrome variation, going to the Buffalo Bills. And then we have another one of the classic combos, Chargers, and also the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's see who the 2 teams are. If it's the same owner, then we're good. We got Matt for the Chiefs, and the Chargers is Sean. So Sean, that's another card that I'll be randoming off a tad later as well. To both you guys. One of you guys will win that one. Next up, we have a rookie that I don't know who he plays for right now. That's Carlton Davis from Auburn, a cornerback. We have a Dan Marino for the Miami Dolphins, Charles Haley for the Cowboys, Lance Allworth, and then a Maurice Jones-Drew, and we are still looking for a Packer. What the heck is going on, Classics? This can't be Classics if you don't put Packers in a box. Next up, we have a Charles Clay, Leonard Williams, Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys, another create-your-own spacer. Love the logo, but it's another sticker that's going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Earl Campbell insert, high praise, going to the Texans. Michael Gallup, that's going to the Dallas Cowboys. A rookie wide receiver. Tony Gonzalez for the Kansas City Chiefs. Fran Tarkenton for the Minnesota Vikings. Franco Harris for the Steelers. And Paul Horney. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally pulled a Packer. Granted, the guy is probably hammered 99% of the time and watching horse racing, but hey, we have our first Packer. Attaboy, Woosley. Knew we'd get you on the board. It only took 10 packs, finally, before we got there. Still searching for an autograph, though. All right. We have a Kareem Hunt going for the Kansas City Chiefs, a Terrell Suggs for the Baltimore Ravens, Evan Ingram for the New York Giants, and we do have a numbered card. My gosh. Mark Walton, number 98 of 299. That is number 98 of 299, if I can get it to focus there. There we go. And that is going to one lucky contestant. I don't remember where he went. I feel like Mark Walton went to the Bengals, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's Corey James. I'm not 100% positive on that. All right, going up to the Pittsburgh Steelers, an insert card. This is one of those instant classics, the Immaculate Reception, Franco Harris. We have a Kalen Ballage, and that's a rookie card, rookie running back, and I saw him playing the other night, but I don't remember for what team. Clinton Portis, I know him. He was on my fantasy team when I first started playing. That's Washington Redskins. Chris Dolman for the Vikings, Ray Lewis for the Ravens, and a Doug Flutie for the Patriots. 2 packs left. They're really making us wait for that autograph, aren't they? And they better not give us a points card, I swear to goodness. Myles Garrett for the Browns. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Hey, we have a guy that's, I hope not going to be traded, but he might be for Khalil Mack. We'll see. They might go after Clay Matthews instead. But there's Randall Cobb, wide receiver for the Pack Attack. And it looks like we do have our first hit, and it will be going to none other than the Miami Dolphins. And it is a nice short print variation, numbered 3 of 49. And this is the tight end that got drafted by the Miami Dolphins. This is a big boy, too. So Joe Strozen. Man, it doesn't matter what happens in any of the breaks lately. There's some time that you always get a short print variation of somebody. And with Hayden Hurst going down, this is now one of the best tight ends in the draft class. I feel bad. Any tight end that gets drafted or traded to the Baltimore Ravens just might as well retire. It is not good. Dennis Pitta. I mean, can you name any of them that lasted long without a horrifying injury? But nice pull there, man. Mike Gesicki, and that's going to the Miami Dolphins, and Joe Strozen. Next up, we have a Jim Kelly going to the Buffalo Bills. Lamar Jackson, that is going to the Baltimore Ravens. Got a 13 on the Wonderlic. A very intelligent human being, but he is garnishing a lot of attention on eBay as well. So that's actually a decent rookie. And yes, since he is garnishing attention on eBay, whether it's a base card or not, we're going to get that one protected in a penny sleeve. And that is going to the Baltimore Ravens. There's a Rayfield Wright Legends for the Cowboys. LaDainian Tomlinson for the Chargers. Edgerrin James for the Colts. And a Roger Staubach for the Cowboys. And our last pack. Now can be a points card. I don't mind that because we already got both the hits supposedly. And for the final pack of the Classics, 2018 Classics, we have a Derrick Henry, Jarvis Landry, LaShawn McCoy, a numbered Myles Garrett going to the Cleveland Browns. That is numbered 81. Hey, my birth year. 1981 of 299. And then this one stays with the same team at least. We don't have to do a random later. This is an Emmitt Smith and Ezekiel Elliott Dallas Cowboys eras. So that's a cool little insert for you, Woosley. And then we have a Lowell Lutulele. I think that's Starr's brother, but Starr is no longer in the league, or he got cut or something. Don't know where he's playing for, but I'll double check that. Troy Aikman for the Cowboys. Heath Miller for the Steelers. Hey! Second to last card, we got another Packer, and it's the Grave Digger, Gilbert Brown. And then a Charlie Taylor Redskins. All right, just to do a quick recap of some of the things that we pulled out of Classics. It'll be quick, obviously. Deshaun Jackson, numbered to 299. Myles Garrett, numbered to 299. Lamar Jackson, rookie card. We have a Mark Walton going to the Bengals, numbered to 299. Jim Kelly Chrome. Jim Kelly, numbered to 299. And a Terry Bradshaw Chrome. Next up, we have a Dez Bryant for the Cowboys, numbered to 99. A Tom Brady Chrome going to the Patriots. And a Travis Kelce, 11 out of 50, blank back. And then we have a Jarvis Landry that is numbered to 65 for the Miami Dolphins. The Saquon Barkley rookie card for Ryan Becker and the New York Giants. And then we also have a Mike Gesicki, which was the main autograph out of this box. The only autograph, I should say, going to the Miami Dolphins and Joe Strozen, numbered to 49. And then we had the Howie Long Canton Collection swatch. And the enclosed player-worn material is guaranteed by Panini America. So it's not game used, it says player worn. Alright, let me clear off a spot. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Again, we're still going to be running the randoms for this between the Chiefs and the Chargers. This one I'm just going to do as normal. I'm not going to charge my account for these because it's just, there's nothing big about them. They're not numbered. But Sean, you're in both of these. Antonio Brown and Odell Beckham Jr. And then the Kellen Winslow, Tony Gonzalez, I'll random those off. And those were just the blank backs. I always like to show you guys that too, just so you don't think I'm stealing redemptions. Unbelievable that people do that. It's ridiculous, actually. Move these off to the side for the interim, because we're done with Classics, and then we're going to be moving right along the score. In score, I am actually going to fly along fairly quick, just because this stuff is a lot of cards. There's 40 cards per pack and 10 packs. Alright, so, and this one has a ton of rookies. The last time I opened score jumbos, it took me a little bit longer than I want to admit to sort all of the cards, because there's names in here that are undrafted, and then they got re-picked up by somebody, so can't wait to go through this again, but it's all in good fun. Hopefully we pull some monster autographs here, though. There's 4 autographs per box. Since it's not pack wars or anything like that, I'm just going to pull out all of the packs as carefully as I can. Obviously, I like cards, so I'm going to be careful about it no matter which way you slice it. There's the empty box in camera number 1. There's the empty box in camera number... Oh, I'm like, what the heck's going on? Still have the list up. In camera number 2. Alright, so pack number 1. I'll pull up that list only when we need to check a team. How's that? So here's our first pack of score. We have Tyler Eifert, E.J. Gaines, Sean Lee for the Cowboys, John Brown, Cardinals, Cameron Meredith, Bears, Justin Tucker, Ravens, Matthew Stafford, Lions, upside down cards, gotta love it, Marlon Mack for the Colts, Malcolm Butler for the Patriots, Cooper Kupp for the Rams, Daniel Hunter for the Vikings, Randall Cobb for the Packers, Calais Campbell for the Jaguars, Cameron Wake for the Dolphins, Melvin Ingram for the Chargers, Gerald McCoy for the Buccaneers, I'm almost out of breath, Navarro Bowman, who might be a Packer, Raiders, Josh McCown, who's going to be second fiddle to Darnold, And the Jets, Eric Reed for the Niners, Eli Apple for the Giants, Chris Thompson for the Redskins, Joe Hayden, one of my favorite cornerbacks in the league, for the Steelers, Rashard Matthews for the Titans, Nelson Aguilar, there's an upside-down card next, and we had, oh, that is awesome. For the Carolina Panthers, a numbered 15 of 20 DJ Shark autograph. And that is the red zone variation, the red zone, I should say, numbered 15 of 20 only. It's a nice looking card. And let's see, who had the Panthers again? Carolina Panthers is Sean O'Connell. Congratulations there, O'Connell. It's a nice little hit. Good wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. I think he was their first round pick, too. So the first hit out of score is going to Sean O'Connell. I mean, the guy did have a ton of spots, so congrats on that, by the way. You did have 26 spots, though, if I'm not mistaken. Next up, we have a Kerwin Williams. That's a gray border, non-numbered. Going to the Arizona Cardinals. We have a Jimmy Garoppolo scoreboard, 15 to 14 against the Bears. Going to the Baltimore Ravens, we have a Signal Callers insert, Joe Flacco. Julius Pepper, captain's card. Huddle up with the Seattle Seahawks. And then we're on to a whole bunch of guys that I only know a few. This is Rasheem Green, I'm sorry. Jamon Moore, that's going to the Packers. I know that one. There's a rookie for you, Woosley. Roquan Smith, Daron Payne, Jaleel Scott, Rashad Penny going to the Seahawks. I know that one. Logan Woodside, no clue. Shaquem Griffin, and I believe that's going to the Seahawks too. That's the guy that's missing his hand but still bench pressed more than all of us in the room combined. Denzel Ward, and a Chase Litton. Again, all of those rookies, guys, I do go through afterwards, and I'll make sure that they go to the proper homes. So there's that one off to the side. So the first pack had a nice one in there, that DJ Shark. Shark, I don't know how to pronounce that yet. He's not on the Packers, so that's all that matters to me. All right, we have a Kevin White for the Chicago Bears. I am not a Bears fan. I'm going to admit that right now, but I actually want to see this kid do good. Next up, we have a Demaryius Thomas for the Broncos, a Vic Beasley Jr. for the Falcons, Brandon LaFell for the Bengals, Kelvin Benjamin Bills, DeMarcus Lawrence. These are all base. That's why I'm going through them quick too, by the way, guys. Good evening to you, Jeremy Hughes. How you doing, buddy? DeMarcus Lawrence, Kerwin Williams, non-silver border, A.J. Green for the Bengals, LaShawn McCoy. Hey, kickers need love too. They even get cards, only in score. Steven Gostkowski. We have Todd Gurley for the Rams, Julian Edelman, Deshaun Watson for the Texans, Patrick Mahomes, Adam Thielen, Jordy Nelson for the Packers. He does stay with the Packers because that's where the team logo is and the jersey that he's wearing. Alan Hearns for the Jags, Derek Carr, who's going to be throwing to Jordy Nelson now, Doug Baldwin for the Sea Chickens, Robbie Anderson for the Jets, Solomon Thomas for the 49ers, Wayne Gallman for the Giants, James Conner for the Steelers, Kenny Vaccaro for the Saints, Josh Norman for the Redskins, and then we have a TJ Yeldon for the Jacksonville Jaguars, number 2 of 50. Number 2 of 50. He does play second fiddle to Mr. Fournette, but if any injury happens to Mr. Fournette or needs a breather, this is the young man that's going to be going in, so hopefully he has a decent year. In Jacksonville is Sean O'Connell. Put him off to the side. Next one up, we have a Mark Ingram going to the Saints. This is another one of the scoreboard inserts. Signal Callers, Russell Wilson. We have our captain's card of this pack is a scorer, Derek Carr for the Raiders. Our huddle up is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and now it's a bunch of rookies that I usually don't know. Darius Geis, unfortunate for him, he is out for the year, but he will bounce back. That's the Washington Redskins running back. Jester Way, wide receiver. Ian Thomas, tight end. Dante Jackson, cornerback. DJ Shark, that's Carolina Panthers, I know that one. Sony Michel, that's going to the Patriots. Sam Darnold, that's going to the Jets. Jalen Samuels, fullback. Duke Dawson, cornerback. And a Hayden Hurst, who is done for the year, but that's the Baltimore Ravens tight end that I spoke of earlier. Next pack, I'm going to open in a split second here, I promise. All right. I keep forgetting to put this down, too. Sorry about that. All right, little after midnight. We're making decent time here. But I'm still going to speed up the score here a little bit just to get to that luminance. All right, next up we have a Zeke. We have an Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys, Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton, Tyrod Taylor, Darius Slay for the Lions, Dak Prescott, Mitchell Trubisky for the Bears, Danny Woodhead, that's going to the Ravens, Jarvis Landry, Dolphins, MG3, former Badger alum, Frank Gore, turn the cards around, Dante Foreman, Jared Goff, a little Tom Brady, Mason Crosby, you got a kicker, Woosley, Booyah, Travis Kelce, Jake Elliott, DeMarco Murray, Paul Richardson, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, Jimmy Graham, it should be a Packer, but he's in Seahawks gear, Bilal Powell, that's only because his product came out ahead of time. For the Jets, Jimmy G, Janoris Jenkins, Eli Rogers, and then our silver border is a DeMarcus Lawrence for the Cowboys. Sidelines with DeAndre Hopkins and the Houston Texans. We have a scoreboard with Matt Ryan going to the Atlanta Falcons. Rashaan Evans, and that's one of the NFL draft cards. Don't know where he goes to, though. Team captain's card. Tyreek Hill going to the Chiefs. We have our rookies card starting up here now. We have a Mike Gesicki, tight end, going to the Dolphins. There's a Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, and that's going to Beck in the New York Giants. Got to protect all of his cards. It's just, sorry about it. It's got to be done. Not just because it's the Becker, just because it's him. Next up, it is Waukesha Sports Cards exclusive client. So if you guys ever needed anything autographed by this young man right here, it's Leighton Vander Esch, former of Boise State and now a Dallas Cowboy. So he is our exclusive client. So if you guys wanted anything Leighton Vander Esch, or if you wanted anything for your friends, family, relatives, whatever for the holiday season, just go to www.waukeshasportscards.com and order your stuff right from there. That was my advertisement spot. Austin Prohl. And that is, his dad used to play back in the day, Ricky Prohl. And he was one of my favorite fantasy studs that was never drafted early, but you could always get him late, and the guy would blow up like every third game. Ryan Izzo. Michael Gallup for the Cowboys. Royce Freeman for the Broncos. Josh Rosen for the Cardinals. That's a good one right there. All of those top picks deserve plastic cases. Get that one off to the side there too. And then the last two cards of this pack is an Austin Allen and a Cedric Wilson Jr. This is going to be a big stack. All right, next up. We have a Benny Fowler for the Broncos. Yeah, the base are very plain. That's why it's 40 cards per pack too, bud. You know, it's one of those things where this is kind of based off of kids, but they put 4 autographs in there to lure adults as well. Not a bad product ultimately, though. Just like you said, the insert cards are popping. And, I mean, low-numbered inserts and cards, too, are really nice to be pulling. Benny Fowler, Isaiah Crowell, Julius Peppers, Taylor Gabriel, J.J. Nelson, Eddie Jackson, Marlon Humphrey, Marvin Jones Jr., Delvin Cook, A-Raj. We finally got an Aaron Rodgers. Mr. I just signed a giant contract. Well-deserved, might I add. Congratulations to him, man. I'm very happy to have him an extra 4 years now. Allen Robinson, Ryan Tannehill, Mike Williams. We have a Brandon Cooks, Jadeveon Clowney, Reggie Ragland, Anthony Barr, Ted Ginn Jr. Oh my gosh. These 3 cards I'm going to pull off to the side, and I hope there's nothing good. Man, that's really unfortunate. These cards are beat to living daylights, unfortunately. I mean, the corner of these cards are completely curled up, and on the bottom one there. So these 3 cards I'm going to obviously send with, but it's really a waste. These are so beat up, it's unreal. Robert Kelly, Torrey Smith, and Khalil Mack. Man, that's really unfortunate. I'm going to put those 3 off to the side, guys, just because. I don't know why the heck that happened like that. I wonder if it's just those 3. I hope it is. And it is. That must have happened at the factory. That's BS, Score. Get it together. Glad it's not an autograph. All right, let's put it that way. Next up, we have a Cam Chancellor, Leonard Williams. Oh, yeah, all of these cards are perfect again. Tyler Lockett, Jermaine Kearse. Our silver border scorecard card this time around is a Daniel Hunter. That's a cool looking card. Color Rush, Antonio Brown going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Signal Callers, Matt Ryan. Yeah, now that you said that, Jeremy, I'm looking at these insert cards and they're looking cooler and cooler. This is a slick looking card too. The Fantasy Stars, Elvin Kamara. We've been pulling this kid like hotcakes. DJ Chark going to the Carolina Panthers, and that's one of the draft cards. There's another Packer that might not make the team. He's got to do some serious stuff in week number 4 in order to make the team, but that is still going to you there, buddy. So, Mr. Woosley, you got another one, and that's St. Brown, the wide receiver. Equinemius. Yeah, I'm done. Mark Andrews, Riley Ferguson, Darren Carrington the second, Bradley Chubb, and that is one filthy linebacker, defensive end, whatever you want to call it, core in Denver. I would not want to deal with that whatsoever. Von Miller and him coming at you, good luck, quarterbacks. Richie James, Marcel Aitman, Kerryon Johnson, that's a new running back for the Detroit Lions. Hopefully he can actually do something, just not against the Packers. All right, and then this one is Agbania Akaranakawa. Yep, you guys, good luck with that. If you know his name, go ahead and say it out loud. And Steve Ishmael is the final card. Again, there's just a few. This one kind of got a little beat up too, the Benny Fowler. But not bad enough to pull it off to the side. All right, and then we have our next pack of cards. And we have Cam Newton right on top. We're still looking for 3 autographs too, which is kind of nice. We're almost halfway through the box here. Trevor Siemian for the Denver Broncos. Matt Ryan, Vontaze Burfict, Jordan Matthews, David Johnson, Alfie Moe, Rob Gronkowski, Lamar Miller, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Jones, another Packer. I always cheer for them, guys. I'm not cheering for Woosley here by any means of the word, but I love my Green Bay Packers. Jalen Ramsey, Kenyon Drake, still my sleeper of the year. Not really, because a lot of people are going to be drafting him in the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, depending on. Joey Bosa, Malik Hooker, Pierre Garcon, Paul Perkins, C.J. Beathard, Kobe Fleener, Terrell Pryor Sr., Big Ben Roethlisberger, Derrick Henry, and then we have a J, I should say. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I've had him on my fantasy team too. And next up we have an autograph, and that is a Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen, that is a safety, not the former legend, or a Hall of Famer I should say, but this is Marcus Allen, the safety for Penn State. Not exactly which team he goes to yet. I should know because I pulled him before. And next up, going to the Denver Broncos, I know that for sure, is a silver borderline, Troy Fumagalli, a little Badger love. Next up, Signal Colors, Tyrod Taylor. The Color Rush cards are beautiful. I like these cards a lot. Rob Gronkowski, Color Rush for the Pats. Minkah Fitzpatrick for the Miami Dolphins. Fantasy Stars, Melvin Gordon, a little MG3 action going to the San Diego Chargers. I keep saying that, the Los Angeles Chargers. There's so many teams in LA now. Justin Jackson, Carlton Davis, Trey Quinn, Simi Cobbs Jr., John Kelly, Josh Allen, that's a decent rookie card. And Josh Allen, that is going to be going to the Buffalo Bills. Right? I think, yeah, Josh Allen. Oh, sorry. If Saquon's not up there, he can't be up there either. And to round off the rest of that pack is a Trey Marshall, Dorrance Armstrong Jr., Anthony Averett, and Christian Kirk. I know he's going to the Cardinals. Because him and Rosen are the two main guys out there. All right, next pack. Steelers. Okay, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Where the hell did I put that autograph? So Marcus Allen is a Steeler. And Pittsburgh Steelers with Sean O'Connell. So Jason Witten going to the Cowgirls. We have a Tyrann Mathieu, Kendall Wright, Jeremy Maclin, Kenny Galladay, Duke Johnson. Oh, would you focus today? There we go. Greg Olson. Every time I have to flip him, it gets worse. C.J. Anderson, Julio Jones, Whitney Merciless. We have, well, we checking off the running back bucket list for you right away here, Woosley. Nothing wrong with that. We have Jamal Williams. Oh, yeah, there's just one watching. Well, me and you, brother. Good luck, Packers, then. Woo! T.J. Yeldon, Jacksonville. Kenny Stills, Miami Dolphins. Hunter Henry, San Diego Chargers. Ryan Kelly, Colts. Willie Snead, Saints. Greg Zuerlein. George Kittle. Odell Beckham Jr., Samaje Perine, a little former Badger and Pittsburgh Steeler, going to Sean O'Connell at TJ Watt, Delaney Walker, Fletcher Cox, Cameron Brate, Bruce Irvin, and we have a numbered to 20 only, Nathan, I throw a lot of interceptions, Peterman, 18 of 20, and that's going to the Buffalo Bills. Not the quarterback you ultimately wanted, but hey, it's a short print variation, no less. Next up is a Patrick Mahomes Signal Callers. Yeah, he's him and Kenyon Drake. If you can get both of them as like your second RB or your RB2 and your RB3 or flex, you're in good hands, man. Kareem Hunt, Color Rush. Luke Falk, NFL Draft Card. Antonio Brown, Fantasy Stars. We have a Lavon Coleman, Malik Jefferson, Sam Hubbard, Jordan Laisley, Derwin James, Luke Falk, Marcus Allen. Hey, another Packer. We have a Joshua Jackson card. There we go. It's a cool looking card. That's a nice image to get signed. Too bad he's not wearing Packer garb yet. Naheem Hines and a DJ Moore. Start a new pile for the second. We still have two autographs that we're chasing too. Don't really know who I'm talking to besides you, buddy. But I guess somebody else is going to be watching this later. There's a lot of guys that are sleeping tight. Alex Collins, Amir Abdullah, David Njoku, Devin Funchess, Dontari Poe, Mohamed Sanu, Geno Atkins, Shaq Lawson, Telvin Smith, Laramie Tunsil, Travis Benjamin, Jacoby Brissett, Mark Ingram, Phillip Rivers, T.Y. Hilton, Martellus Bennett, I hate the Bennett family, I'm sorry, Robert Woods, a true American hero, Alejandro Villanueva, Terrell Casey, Zach Ertz, my team name when I had Eifert and Ertz, I had it Ertz when Eifert. I thought that was funny and creative. I got a few laughs, but not too many after that. Marcus Mariota, Carson Wentz, Deshaun Jackson, Marquette King. We got a punter. Holy cow. Score. famous Jameis Winston. And then we have a nice little variation here of Joe Mixon, numbered 37 of 50, going to the Bengals. He's going to be a good running back, too, this year, I believe. New offensive coordinator. Knew a lot of things out there, minus the head coach. I can't believe they gave him an extension. All hands team, Jason Witten, Score sidelines, Justin Tucker. Captain Clutch, Akib Talib. End zone celebrations, that's the Lions, and that's TJ Jones. Harold Landry, Orlando Brown, Auden Tate, Ronnie Harrison, Kurt Benkert, Deshaun Hamilton, Isaiah Oliver, Quadri Henderson, Anthony Miller, and Nick Chubb. I knew one guy, and that was the last card. Nick Chubb is going to the Cleveland Browns. All right, we're still chasing 2 autographs. Still chasing 2 autographs, and then we're moving on to the ever beautiful Luminance. Stuff that I can't wait to get to. Man, this thing is heavy. All right, I think all the packs have been this heavy, but anyway, moving right along. Adrian Peterson, Tariq Cohen, Mike Wallace, Derek Wolfe, should be in a Packers uniform, Deshaun Kaiser, Christian McCaffrey, Paxton Lynch, Devontae Freeman, Joe Mixon, Devontae Parker, Antonio Gates, Dante Moncrief, Drew Brees, Tavon Austin, Braxton Miller, the other Watt brother, 2 of the 3 I should say, J.J. Watt, Marcus Peters, Antonio Brown, Adoree Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, Vernon Hargraves, Jalen Richard, Elijah McGuire, Russell LaMuscle, Landon Collins, and we have a Mike White artist proof, blue artist proof, going to the Dallas Cowboys, number 3 of 35. His cards are selling really well again on eBay. A lot of his stuff is, so nice little pull there for you, Woosley. I know it's not a Packer, but you'll take it. There's only 35 in the world, and you own one of them. Copy number 3, to be exact. It's not an eBay 101, but hey. There's that one for you, bud. Put that one off to the side. Congrats on that. Cam Newton Color Rush. Marcus Mariota Signal Caller. Fantasy Stars Rod Smith. Arden Key. Adam Brenneman. Dante Pettis, 49ers. Kalen Ballage. Lamar Jackson. I love those helmets. He's got a really crappy autograph now, though. Harrison Phillips. Billy Price. Deshaun Hand. James Washington. That's another wide receiver to keep your eye on, too, out in Pittsburgh. Josh Adams. We got a little Josh Adams action. Oh, that's the running back. And then Rashaan Evans. All right, we still got 2 autographs, so that means that both of these should be bearing autographs or holding autographs. So hopefully that's the case. Yeah, if something happens to Dak Prescott, that is the next man in line. I know it's not Brandon Weeden anymore. My God, that guy was so bad. Cleveland Browns, one of their ultimately awesome draft picks. Zay Jones, Des Bryant, Larry Fitzgerald, Jordan Howard, Terrell Suggs. People say I have a radio voice. Is that true? Austin Hooper, Tyler Boyd, Jerick McKinnon, Claymaker. There you go, a little Packer. Dede Westbrook, Ndamukong Suh, Keenan Allen, Adam Vinatieri, Trey Flowers, Alec Ogletree, Reuben Foster, Brandon Coleman, Preston Smith, Le'Veon Bell, Logan Ryan, LeGarrette Blount, Chris Godwin, Earl Thomas III, Jamal Adams, and it looks like our hit is coming up next. And this next hit means absolutely nothing to you guys, most likely, but he played college football with my cousin, and this kid is a red zone monster. We have an Allen Lazard autograph. I got to look up to see exactly where he went to, too, but he was a, what do you call it? Undrafted free agent, if I'm not mistaken, or a late draft pick. I'll have to double check that one. Anyway, we'll get that one protected. That is one of the autographs. And if the kid can make the team, He will be a monster in the red zone. Mark my words on that. He'll be one of those guys that gets like 47 receptions, you know, 400 yards at best, 398. He'll be like a Richard Rodgers, but with more upside, but not a tight end. Odell Beckham Jr., Rob Gronkowski, all hands team. A little Adam Thielen, score sidelines. Stick with the Vikings. We have a Kyle Rudolph captain card. We have a Chiefs. That was awesome. I did see that one either on Thursday Night Football or Monday Night Football. That's where they did the sack race. That was pretty funny. That's where Alex Smith fell over right away. Travis Kelce, that's going to the Chiefs. We have a Maurice Hurst, Big Mo. That's going to the Raiders. DeAndre Goolsby. Alan Lazard again. Akram Wadley. Baker Mayfield. We finally got a decent quarterback besides Rosen and Allen. Get a little Baker action on that one. That's going to the Cleveland Browns. Jaguars, that's what it was. Thank you very much. Alan Lazard is a Jaguar. Like I said, I really hope he makes the team too. You know, with what's-his-face going down 2 for the year, I'm really hoping that it's him that gets the call. Marcus Lee. Kyle Lauletta. Javon Wims. Cameron Petaway. Cortland Sutton. And a Ronald Jones II. He's a running back that's been getting drafted late in a lot of drafts as well, depending on how many teams are playing in your league, fantasy football-wise. Thank you for looking up the team names too, David. I appreciate it, brother. And the last pack, let's go for a short print here. Man, somebody glue this SOB together? I'm stronger than that. There we go. My gosh. All right, so the last pack of score, we have a Corey Coleman. He raised his voice, and he got ousted. Luke Kuechly, Von Miller, Tevin Coleman, Giovanni Bernard, Charles Clay, Terrence Williams, Jack Doyle, Michael Thomas, Tyler Higbee, Andrew Luck, Dion Lewis, Flip, Justin Houston, Laquan Treadwell. Hey, we got a little Tay action now. Devontae Adams, Miles Jack, O.J. Howard, Mario Edwards Jr., Mike Evans, Richard Sherman, Dominic Rogers Cromartie, Carlos Hyde, Eli Manning, Josh Doxson, and you guys are never going to believe this, but again, Mike Gesicki. Isn't that the second one now? Yeah, we got a Mike Gesicki in the last one. So again, the Miami Dolphins and Joe Strozen. Joe Strozen. Just thunder, man. Starting tight end most likely out of Miami very, very soon. And that is the last autograph out of score out of the last pack here. But we still got some cards left. Of course, I'm all out of top sleeves. Let me get a new one busted open here. I gotta admit, my family's troopers. Started getting a little bit of lag and they were watching Netflix and I had to go into the room and they turned it off for me. Let's just put it that way. Gotta love a family that understands that box breaks are fun too. And we gotta get those done now that people pay. Mike Gesicki, there's that one there too. And that is going to be the 4 to round out Mount Rushmore of score. We have the Randall Cobb silver. And look at that. Back to back potentially here, bud. We have a Randall Cobb silver. And Mr. I just signed a giant contract. Aaron Rodgers sidelines. Back-to-back pack attack. Yeah, we'll protect the Rodgers. It's got to happen. I know it's not worth that much, but it's still an A-Raj. He's worth a lot. Here's that one for you, bud. Woosley on the board. And then to round out the rest of this pack and the rest of the box, we have a Maurice Harris, Deron Payne, captains, Gerald McCoy, Kevin Ridley for the Falcons, Chase Edmonds, Taven Bryan, Vita Vea, Jake Wanke, Deion Kane, Mark Walton, Mason Rudolph, J.T. Barrett, and Minka Fitzpatrick. All right, so that is it for the score. And then just to do the recap of the autographs at least, We have the Mike Gesicki, and that's going to the Miami Dolphins and Joe Strozen. We have the Alan Lazard, which is Jacksonville Jaguars, and Jacksonville was Sean O'Connell. We have the Marcus Allen, and I think you said Marcus Allen was the Steelers, and that's Sean O'Connell. And then we have the DJ Shark, and that is Sean O'Connell. So Sean O'Connell, you buy a lot of spots, you have a lot of opportunity to win. Obviously evident right there. So there's that then for you guys. And then let me clean this up real quick. And guys, obviously with this amount of cards, please give me a little time to ship and do things of that nature. Get them sorted, obviously. Look up all these names and get everything lined up for the guys that I don't know. Alright, get those sorted off to the side. Get these guys off to the side. Again, here's the damaged cards. I don't even know if you guys want those, but those are so badly bent up and out of shape that those look like they went through the bike spoke. So shame on you, Panini. It's a horrible, horrible thing that you did by putting those 3 cards still in the product. Granted, they can slip by. Glad the rest of the cards are okay, though. So, we'll get these off to the side. Stack number 1. This is half a box. It's going to be fun to sort. And then here's half number 2. And now we're on to what I like to consider a very fun product. But again, David, if you don't mind helping me again here, buddy, since it's just me and you. I know some of these cards have the team name on it, and then some of them, specifically the autographs, do not. So this is one of those boxes where this is just a little sleeve to cover it. Booyah. And then here's this, the open up, and then there's 4 packs. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oop. Empty box, and it looks like that's a pack. It is not, it's just the bottom. I'll take it out just to show you. See? Just the bottom. Alright. I'm with you, David. Let's do it, man. Let's get a little Jair Alexander 1 of 1. Alright, so here is the very first pack. And the way that I know that this is set up too is I'm going to go with those cards on the back first. So we have the Los Angeles Chargers, Keenan Allen insert, portrait. We have a Denzel Ward going to the Cleveland Browns. Roquan Smith going to the Chicago Bears. Jester Way going to the Houston Texans. And then we have a couple of base cards here. We have a Mitchell Trubisky, a Cam Newton Panthers, a Tariq Cohen for the Chicago Bears, Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers, and then a Sam Bradford. And our first hit is an Evan Ingram jumbo patch. Evan Ingram jumbo jersey patch going to the New York Giants and Ryan Becker. Congratulations, Beck. You are on the board. I think that'll deserve a 130. These cards are pretty darn thick. So the Beck is on the board. So our jersey card was the first one out of the first pack. So that just means that the next 3 are all going to be autographs. So good luck, everybody. All right, so next up, obviously we're going to do the same thing. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. We have a dynamic Tom Brady. We're going to get that one protected right away. Where's my spacers? I got to get one of them back, because I don't want to damage any of the cards underneath just in case. So we have the Tom Brady, and that's a nice little insert card, dynamic, and it is not numbered, but still a really pretty looking insert card. And that's going to the Patriots. Put this one up here for the meantime. And then, hey, see, maybe I should have just opened this first. Alan Lazard, Jacksonville Jaguars. Houston Texans, Levon Coleman. And then Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Ronald Jones II. Mike Evans for Tampa Bay. Eric Waddell for the Ravens. Adam Thielen for the Vikings. Chris Thompson for the Redskins. Ooh, nice. And we have a short print variation here, numbered 8 of only 10. 8 of only 10. And that is a Denzel Ward going to the Cleveland Browns. So that's one of the red name variations, and only 8 of 10. You can see that in the corner there. So very nice, going to the Cleveland Browns, and the Cleveland Browns was AVD, Aaron Van Domelen. So that's a nice little short print for you at least, bud. And the first autograph, let's see what the numbering is. We're going to get the Brady out of there now, just because we still have more autographs to come. We have the Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph. And it says Cowboys there, but that was his college team. So he is actually a Pittsburgh Steeler backup for, well, maybe third string behind Dobbs and also Roethlisberger. But this is number 29 of 99. Good looking Mason Rudolph there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And of course, the Steelers is my buddy, longtime buddy actually, played high school football with them and hung out with them. Good guy even after high school, Sean O'Connell. And there's the Mason Rudolph. Real pretty spotlight cards. Speaking of Sean O'Connell, hey, you joined at a good time, man. You just pulled a nice little card there. Alright, get these cards off to the side for the interim. Keep that one down. We have 2 packs left of the Luminance. You came in right at the right time, buddy, because this is the fun stuff. And of course, we got to get these out of the way first. And get that at the bottom. Alright, so we have a Christian Kirk, and that does not say what team he plays for. That is the Arizona Cardinals, though. I'm positive on that. That's a rookie luminary insert card. Not numbered. A Dylan Cantrell for the Chargers. Washington Redskins, Trey Quinn. Detroit Lions rookie running back. That's Kerryon Johnson. Detroit Lions, Ezekiel Anza. Marshawn Lynch for the Oakland Raiders. Ezekiel Elliott, that's a cool looking photo right there. For the Cowboys. Dante Foreman for the Texans. Juju Smith-Schuster for the Steelers. And our hit of this pack, oh, that's filthy. Too bad it's Robert Kelly for the Redskins. But this is 13 of 15, and these are actually pretty rare to come across. I think this is actually the case hit, where it's a veteran RPA. So Robert Kelly, 13 of only 15. That was a Juju Smith. That's a nice card, though, man. Patch auto, numbered to only 15, and the Washington Redskins. Guy could have a big year, though, so I shouldn't say that about him. And the Washington Redskins is Sean O'Connell. Congratulations, Sean. You've been wrecking this break, man. You got a lot of the cards so far. And since David has hung with me the whole entire time so far, I'm really hoping that his is the last one. Yeah, see, he's been killing it. He's been doing really, really well. All right. And just to show you that one more time, Robert Kelly, 13 of 15. So we got 3 of the hits so far, and we still have 1 pack left. All right, and then the last pack of the break. Good luck, David. Good luck, Sean, because you're the 2 watching. And good luck, everybody else, once you guys watch as well. Kind of tough to open. Make it the most difficult. All right, and then fast forward. Cool looking card. We have a Dallas Cowboys, Roger Staubach. And that's one of the vintage 4 times NFL passer leading. And that is a non-numbered insert card. Cedric Wilson Jr. for the Dallas Cowboys. Max Brown for the Pittsburgh Panthers. Must not have got drafted then. I'll see where he went to. DeAndre Goolsby for the Detroit Lions. We have a Cooper Kupp for the LA Rams. Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Tyrod Taylor for the Browns. Austin Allen for the Buccaneers. And our last hit of the box is a Jester Way, numbered 105 of 249, and that is going to be going to the Carolina Panthers. That doesn't seem right. I thought he was on a different team. Can you check that for me real quick there, bud? Jester, Jester, and the last name Way, Weah. Not exactly sure that he went to the Panthers, but he may have. Thought it was the Texans. Double check to see who got that one. And that was numbered 105 of 249. 105 of 249. All right. And Denzel Ward for the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to have to boot him down there. And again, that was the Austin Allen that I had. I just used this to cover it up. And Texans, Houston Texans. So the Texans was Ryan Becker was spot number 5. So you did get an autograph after all there, Beck. You got a couple of Saquon Barkleys. You got the Evan Ingram Jumbo Patch. And you got the Jester Way autograph. Sean O'Connell, out of this break here, buddy, you got the Robert Kelly short print numbered to 15. Not an RPA, it's just the PA. So patch autograph numbered to 15. And then you also got the Mason Rudolph autograph variation, number 29 of 99 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then since you're in the room here still, buddy, I'll show you what the other hits were as well. For these here, Saquon Barkley, Yeldon, Allen, Rosen, Mike White, Baker Mayfield, Rodgers. There's the DJ Shark for the Carolina Panthers, number 220 only. And that was you as well, Sean. We got the Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen, I believe he was a Steeler as well. That was you. Alan Lazard, Jacksonville Jaguars. That was you. And then a Mike Gesicki, which is the Miami Dolphins. That was not you. That was a Joe Strozen. So you got 3 out of the score break. You got 2 out of the high-end box there, or high-ish. I would say that's just a nice low-end box, but still, Luminance. And then for Legends, did you get anything out of Legends? I forget. Did you have the Raiders? Nope, that was Corey James. The Gesicki was the Dolphins. Saquon Barkley, Jarvis Landry. Who had the Chiefs? Nope, that was Matt. Yeah, that was pretty much it, though, on that one. But not too shabby of a breakout overall. David, thank you so much for your help again, brother. I appreciate it. I'm going to be posting some baseball stuff here soon. A 3-box mixer, a 2-box mixer, a couple of pack wars, and things like that. So after an hour and 13 minutes and 2 troopers that stayed until the end, Sean, you joined late. David, you stayed the whole time. I love it, man. I appreciate it, and thanks for all your help. Past that, guys, have a good night. Borky signing out.